channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to plan your own really great workout. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, what kind of workout am I going to do? So the options could be endless, but you can ask yourself, is this going to be a full body strength workout? Or are you going to focus just on your lower body? You might want to make this workout all about your upper body. You might really want to focus on your core strength. Or you might really want to make this all about cardiovascular fitness. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about creating a full body, gym-style, weights-based workout. We're going to create ourselves a circuit. Now, there are many different kinds of circuits that you could design. Supersets and pyramids are very popular styles, but today we're just going to design a very straightforward circuit. You need to decide how many exercises you want in this circuit. So a superset circuit is only going to have 2 exercises in it, but today we're going to go for a really nice long circuit made up of 10 exercises. So now we need to have a little think about what kind of exercises or what specific exercises we want to put into this circuit. So let's think about working through the body very methodically. To create a great, balanced, well-rounded workout, you want to think about hitting these different areas of the body from different angles. So for example, you could take the leg, the upper leg or the thigh area, and study that anatomy diagram. Look at all the different muscles that make up the thigh. The quadriceps, the muscles on the inner thigh, the muscles on the outer thigh, the hamstrings, the glutes, the hip. Take a good look at all of those muscles and start to think about the various exercises that are going to target these individual muscles. This is also going to give you lots of variety within your circuit. It's also a really nice idea to focus on all the different movements that you can get out of a joint, one single joint. So let's take the hip joint. At the hip, we can do hip flexion, we can do hip extension, we can do hip adduction and hip abduction. It's also really important that you develop balance throughout your body as you work your way through your workout. So every time you do a push exercise, you want to try and balance that out with a pulling exercise. And then every time you stretch your knees or straighten your knees, see if you can balance that out with an exercise that is going to bend the knees, or flex at the knees. So when we work like this, we're working opposing muscle groups. So every time we work the chest, we maybe want to balance that out by working the upper back. So we're constantly working for symmetry within the body. That way you're far less likely to develop imbalances, to develop injuries, pain or discomfort. You'll also develop so much more athletic ability. You'll improve your sporting performance, you'll improve your biomechanics. It's also quite important to think about different planes of motion. So we could think about planes of motion that are rotational. And we could think about planes of motion that flex or extend the spine. And we can think about planes of motion that flex the spine laterally. So now that we've talked about this formula that we want to use to create our perfect workout, let's go ahead and actually design ourselves a circuit. So exercise number 1 is a squat. Now when we're doing the squat, we're working through hip flexion, knee flexion, we're hitting the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, and we're really working the lower back. Exercise number 2 is the shoulder press. So here in the shoulder press, this is our pushing exercise. We're working the shoulders and we're working the upper back. Exercise number 3, the side lunge. So here in the side lunge, we're hitting the legs again from different angles. We're working on hip abduction, we're working those outer thighs, we're working the hamstrings, we're working the glutes. Exercise number 4, the single arm row. So this is our pulling exercise. We're working the triceps, we're working the upper back, and we're moving the shoulder again in a different kind of way. Exercise number 5, the donkey kick. So here we're working through hip extension. So again, we're moving the hip in a different kind of way, and we're really focusing on the glutes, gluteus maximus to be precise, and hamstrings. Exercise number 6 is the side raise. So again, we're back to upper body, and we're moving from the shoulders, again in a different kind of way, and we're hitting those shoulders, we're working the upper back, we're working the arms from a different angle again. Exercise number 7, inner thigh lift. So here, we're targeting the leg from a different angle again, we're working on hip adduction, and we're really targeting those muscles that run down the inside of the thigh. Exercise number 8 is the wood chop. So here we're working through a rotational plane of movement. The whole body is involved here in this exercise, and it's really nice to play around with these different planes, these different ways of moving your body, which might mirror more of a functional everyday way of moving. Exercise number 9 is the suitcase lift. Now here we're working on lateral flexion of the spine, the side bending motion from the spine. And this is going to target some very specific muscles in the side of your body. And finally, exercise number 10 is the super simple sit-up. So here we're working on spine flexion, and we're really targeting the front line of the body, which is opposed to that posterior chain or that back line of the body. So there you have it, your 10 exercise full body circuit. We've hit the body from lots of different angles. We've worked lots of different muscles, including opposing muscle groups. We've moved our joints in lots of different kind of ways. We've hit the posterior chain, we've worked the front line of the body, and you should be feeling lots of balance and symmetry throughout your workout. So why not try taking this formula that I use when I am training my clients, when I'm training myself, when I'm planning my classes, and create your own workout, put in your own exercises, and let me know in the comments how you get on.